big swing there.
Yep, there we go. Too much to handle.
Yep, Billy's got a free ball over. Low snap. Emmel looking to pass. Throwing deep, trying to hit Yinsky. Yinsky's got it at the 30. He's going to be into the end zone for the touchdown.
I told you.
Wow, what a play.
I told you.
Inside, like Coach Brookshire says. But Bernie with the rebound. Steal.
Steals it, puts it in! And the Buffalo Billies are going to stay.
The pain for both teams. The struggle right now.
Boom, good shot.
Martin puts down a corner three. Nice feed there by Bryant.
There it is. That's the gap that we're looking for. She's going to get three. Come on. She's going to get three out of this.
Come on.
Is she going to send her? She's holding her up at third. Nice job.
He's ready to go. Kenny winds, kicks, deals, and there's a ball. Gaiman's going to get.
Welcome to another Billies.Live production. Find us on your favorite social sites and apps. Like, subscribe, and get notified when we go live.
All right, Billy Nation, it's time for a football show like no other right here on Billies.Live. Woo! And TexasRadio.net. The crowd is fired up tonight. JD Rose, along with head coach Bill Wilder. We're about to talk some Battling Billy football for the next hour, enjoy some great pizza out here. One of my favorites, I mention this all the time, is the Meatza.
Yeah.
Just loaded up with good old meat. I love the West End, and one of my go-tos is, of course, hamburger and black olive.
Yeah, I got the West End last week.
You did? You had the West End?
Treated me well, yeah.
You took the West End home, didn't you? Oh, man, they've got salads, pasta, soup, sandwiches, good stuff. 207 East San Antonio, straight in Fredericksburg. Coach, we got you a new toy we're going to try out tonight.
Yeah. Got to do a little bit of huddle over here and
some new
how we watch film and kind of work through that a little bit.
It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the show coming up.
American Muffler and Brake is trusted by folks throughout Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country for general vehicle repair, muffler and brake repair, shocks and struts, alignments, air conditioning, tune-ups, starters, alternators, all general repair on vehicles. Heath Bratcher and his staff are dedicated, honest, and dependable. American Muffler and Brake, 1230 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Call 830-990-8757.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologists Drs. Ann Plinicky, Charles Cohn, and Amy Cadis provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 830-997-6535. Online at fbgi.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota LO1 Series tractor features #1 rated reliability. Powerful Kubota diesel engine, ease of operation, and your choice of a dependable Kubota gear or HST transmission. The durable Kubota LO1 Series tractor. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo.
From the Gulf of Mexico to the Hill Country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
Black Chalk Home and Laundry is one of the most unique home decor and gift boutiques in the Texas Hill Country. Come get lost in the found and unbound items that surprise and delight you around every turn. Steeped in history, our building will take you back to a bygone era that delights the senses. Black Chalk Home and Laundry, a happy place filled with the found and unbound. Come, discover yourself, and love your home.
Hey, Billy fans, check out this lineup. Pizza!
Appetizers. Pasta. Salad. Sandwiches. And full pie.
About time.
And we are back. Wilder at West End, 207 East San Antonio Street, Fredericksburg. Make sure you like, subscribe, and get notified. And you'll be notified anytime Billies.Live goes live with any of the game broadcasts that we have and the coaches show like this one, JD Rose and Coach Bill Wilder. We're going to talk about last week's opening game. We knew it was going to be a tough one. We knew Salado was going to be tough. But in fact, the entire non-district season, Coach, is a pretty tough one. But that's what you want to do. You want to get your players ready. The only thing you might worry about a little bit is the mentality of the team. But they did bounce back in the second half, and we'll talk more about that. But let's get the negative things out of the way first.
Sure.
I think nerves. Do you think nerves played a big part of it? There was a lot of mental mistakes.
I'll tell you, it was. I'm always real careful because I don't like making excuses for anything that goes wrong. I mean, you got to own what happened. I have to own it. They have to own it as a coaching staff. We want to never make excuses. But at the same time, there was the element of everything that could possibly be different was different that day. We didn't have school. We got a bunch of kids who've never played in a varsity football game. We have to drive 2.5 hours. We're in a parade that morning. One of our players, as we're getting on the bus, we are loaded on the bus. We are leaving the parking lot. He gets off the bus and he's having some problems, some migraines and stuff, and so I have to take him off the bus, make sure we got a ride. He ends up going and getting some intravenous fluids and stuff like that. So trying to get contact to make sure he's taken care of. So it was like the perfect storm of everything different, but at the same time, there's no excuses. So I would say that nerves, I would say just the newness.
Young team.
I asked one of the kids, one of our kids, he got scored on, right? And I said, so tell me what happened. He said, I think I was lined up a little bit wrong. I was, my eyes weren't quite perfect. I didn't have quite the right leverage. And he said, it was just really fast. And so after that, he recovered and did well. But it was just really fast.
You compared it to driving a car.
That's exactly.
When you first get your driver's license last week.
Yeah.
Everything's coming at you, right? And then as you play more games and as you drive more when you get your license, things kind of slow down around you.
You get comfortable and you learn to anticipate and you learn to make your move when it's time to make your move. So, there's everything that they were a good football team. I can't take anything away from them. They executed well. And what I noticed about us is when we did execute well, when we did do the things that we're coached to do, good things happen. And, our consistency was really hurting us a lot because we would do things great, and then make a mistake and put ourselves back in the hole again. So that's just something we've got to work through as a staff. How do we make things to where we can be consistent, to where you're not asking a kid to go beyond himself right now? They've got to learn to play within themselves right now. And, we can't necessarily, as coaches, do every single thing that we want to do, or we might really, oh, man, this would be awesome. Sometimes we have to limit it right now to what we feel like they can do and be comfortable at so that they can play fast.
And we talked about the mentality a little bit, or I did. As you take the team's pulse, how is their mentality coming out of this one? I'm sure they're hungry for Canyon Lake coming up.
I think that I guess if it can happen, you want it to happen now. Now, what you have to kind of evaluate is they've got to get themselves back on track. They've got to get themselves back on track. They've got to regain their confidence. The only way that you regain confidence is by doing things well. That's it. There is no other way to get confident. Even if the other team, you win a big game, but you don't do things well or you're supposed to win, that's not going to build confidence. The only way you become confident is by doing hard things and having success. You have to do hard things. And definitely Canyon Lake's going to give us all the hard things we want to do, but we have to do those things in order to bridge the gap and go to the next phase. So, you know, it's the preseason before district.
Right.
So this is grow up time. It's put your big boy pants on and learn to figure it out. And it's competition time. So, you know, you're also starting to look at guys and saying, okay, we got to have you step up, or somebody else. We got to create that competition where you've got to step up and fill this role, or maybe there's somebody that we can move into that, and maybe there's a better place to put somebody else. So we're looking at all those things, trying to create competition.
You're just getting ready for district.
That's
what these first 5 games are.
Well, I'm getting ready for Friday.
Well, that's right.
I'm getting ready for Friday.
Hey, now, he's a coach.
You know, district, yeah, absolutely. Your preseason should prepare you for district. That's without a doubt. But I haven't even thought down that road at all, other than when we finished up this game Friday, you come in Saturday, you start grading film, you start looking at the things you did wrong first, and then you start going, but we did this right, and we did this right. Okay, we did this right. So there were some things that you did right that you want to build on.
Well, for example, taking the second half into this week, for one thing, you stopped a goal line stop.
Yeah.
Stopped him at the goal line, then drove 99 yards, scored. And then in the second half, the score was what, like 18-14, something like that in the second half. So, in other words, a lot of positive happened in the second half.
Yeah, you know, right there towards the end. So it was like right off the bat, it was like bam, bam. It was like getting punched in the face twice.
6'5" quarterback, big old tall dude.
The exact same route, the exact same post route. I mean, everything was almost exactly the same, and it happened twice. Okay, so that was 2 punches to the face. And then we had a situation where we really put great pressure on the quarterback. He's scrambling, and, you know, kid took his eyes off his receiver, and then he just lofts one up, and that got us. So there was like 3 punches in the gut right off the bat. After that, defensively, we kind of started settling down a little bit and figuring things out and getting things done more effectively. And then somewhere in the second quarter, you know, I thought Coach Huff did a great job of pulling everybody in and just saying, okay, let's just do this and settle everybody down. And so he told them, we're going to do what we do. We're going to be who we are. And we started running the ball. And we started running the ball very successful. Now we got it all the way down. We matriculated the ball down. Then we made a mistake. And that was where the consistency part has got to get better, because we get all the way down the field, and then we have to take a step back. And then we regained that ground, and then we had to take a step back. But we still finished on a positive note, because Giovanni Alba kicked the 37-yard field goal, and, you know, that's a stepping up doing that.
Amen.
Hey, I'll take that any day of the week.
You bet, absolutely.
So we got to go in with kind of we're okay, we can get this done.
Awesome. Well, we're going to take a look at some plays. You got a few pulled up here, so
yeah, you know,
this is new, y'all. This is new on Billies.Live here. Coach is going to.
I just kind of wanted to, you know, emphasize a few of the things.
I'm excited to see this.
So we're going to click in right here. So what we got, we're going to get this guy. He's going to block down. We're going to get a down block here. We're going to get a backside. Okay, we're going to get a little gap hinge action. We're going to get a pull. Actually, he's going to cut and he's going to pull. Okay, and then we're going to get Jesse Leha is going to get a kick out block over here. So what we really liked was the way that you see the side of the line over here. It's going to move. I mean, we're going to get movement, which is what we got to get up front. I feel like my man back in the NFL days, John Madden.
I love this.
Boom. So, and then, you know, another good thing was seeing Gary Seidenberger back out on the field. You know, he's carrying the ball right here. So just going to give you a little look at what we're doing. You know, when we ran the ball right here, you can see this block by Jesse. He's going to get that kick out. You don't get a great angle on it, but you can see he drives that guy back and puts him on the ground. We get a good seal up top from the linebacker who's looking to flow, and Betcher seals him off.
Oh, yeah.
Aiken's getting up in the gap and just moving that crowd. You know, and Jesse. So, and Jesse gets that nice kick, and then Gary's getting a lot of
good, strong run.
Good run.
Seidenberger there, yeah. Woo! Look at that.
So, here's play 60. Okay, so we're going to get a great block right here by our left guard. We're going to get him just mashing and putting that guy down on the ground. Kind of like that, you know. I like it. I think that the linemen when your linemen start to figure it out, that's when everything starts rolling, you know.
Boy, they're looking good.
Gary gives us, so it's kind of like we're trading punches here. Now Gary's getting the kick out, and Jesse's getting up in the hole. He bounces it outside. Another good run. Okay, this is against their Warren's defense, so
yeah, the offensive line is
they're doing their.
Right
that's
now.
right. That's exactly what's going on. So when those guys start moving, good things start happening. Okay, got another run right here. We're kind of marching the ball down, sitting on what? I think we're on about the 34 right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you get Gary leading up in, you get Suarez pulling around, okay? Finding a crease, just hitting small creases. And you got white shirts on top of red shirts right there. You got two guys, you know, swamping guys down, getting good movement.
I love the way.
Look at this backside effort right here, though.
Right.
I mean, just effort. That's it. You know, you're getting that kind of effort, good things are going to happen.
Beautiful.
I mean, you tell me when to stop or I'll just keep showing plays.
Keep on going.
I'll show you another one. Let's slide down a little bit.
This is a neat feature. I like it.
So we're going to put the ball up in the air here. Okay, we're rolling left. Got good protection up front. Okay, I think this is kind of small on me. I think this is Charlie Johnson right here catching that ball. Okay, just getting a little sticks route. Okay, look where, he knows exactly where he is on the field. He knows exactly what he needs to get. Gets a little inside move, cuts it back out. There you go. Gets a first down for us. Keep the chains moving. Good protection. Nice throw by the quarterback.
I think we used to call that a swap, a little swap pattern.
Yeah.
Spin around, hit the side, love it.
Degenard put that ball where it needed to be on him that time. Let me get to the next set of plays.
Yeah, there was a lot of positive things happened in the second half.
There
no
really
doubt.
were. And that's
what you want.
That's what we're looking for.
Getting better, right?
We're going to see Drake Threadgill. This is his play. He's out here, lined up to the offensive left. Single coverage. Gives a guy a little move. Hits that post. Goes up. That's kind of has to adjust. It's a great adjustment on the ball.
What a catch.
See how he turns his body?
Goodness.
So he turns. And that guy's in great coverage. He's in good position. So Drake does a good job of just positioning his body, okay, and picking up those yards. Nice job. Nice job right there.
One heck of a catch, no doubt.
Good play all the way around for us. Let's see here. 145. Got some defensive plays I'll show in a minute. I was going to kind of just show some of these offensive plays, kind of group them together. Reed Speed's in the quarterback right here. We get a little jet motion. He reads it, pulls it, gets behind Villa, is blocking up in there, leading up in. Speeds gets a good pull on that one. Okay? And one more play here on offense. Let's see. We got a touchdown pass on this one. It's a quick little slant route coming in. Now they're getting some pressure, but the offensive line's doing a good job. Now they got a blitz coming off the edge, doing a great job, giving him time to get rid of the ball, deliver the ball, make a throw to Threadgill. So that was
touchdown, Billies!
Some offensive highlights.
Yeah.
We'll come back and look at some defense and special teams a little bit.
Yeah, this is great. This is a great feature. Hey, we're going to give away a 4-hour rental for 2 riders from Fred Moped. Have you seen those mopeds around town? They are extremely cool. And so we'll do that here in a little bit with some Battling Billy trivia when we come back on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net.
American Muffler and Brake is trusted by folks throughout Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country for general vehicle repair, muffler and brake repair, shocks and struts, alignments, air conditioning, tune-ups, starters, alternators, all general repair on vehicles. Heath Bratcher and his staff are dedicated, honest, and dependable. American Muffler and Brake, 1230 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Call 830-990-8757.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, And there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologists Drs. Ann Plinicky, Charles Cohn, and Amy Cadis provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 830-997-6535. Online at fbgi.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota LO1 Series tractor features #1 rated reliability. Powerful Kubota diesel engine, ease of operation, and your choice of a dependable Kubota gear or HST transmission. The durable Kubota LO1 Series tractor. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo.
From the Gulf of Mexico to the hill country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
Black Chalk Home and Laundry is one of the most unique home decor and gift boutiques in the Texas Hill Country. Come get lost in the found and unbound items that surprise and delight you around every turn. Steeped in history, our building will take you back to a bygone era that delights the senses. Black Chalk Home and Laundry, a happy place filled with the found and unbound. Come, discover yourself and love your home.
Hey, Billy fans, check out this lineup. Pizza, appetizers, pasta, salad, sandwiches, and full pie.
All right, it's time for Battling Billy Trivia, the moment you've been waiting for. Got a 4-hour rental from Fred Moped. They got some mighty fine scooters, Honda scooters, good ones. And they'll even deliver at your house, bed and breakfast for you folks visiting the area or your hotel. But a great, awesome service. You can just moped around town and enjoy Fredericksburg. All right, here's your trivia question. I'm going to just give me a show of hands if you think you know it, or take a guess at it. It's going to be the process of elimination here, all right? At the end of the 1976 game against Uvalde, who caught the tying 2-point conversion to send the Billies into the playoffs, baby? Was it Jimmy Alexander, Gary Holloway, Bob Walsh, or Douglas Kuhlman? Who was it? You think you know? You want to take a guess at it? What's your name?
Was it Will Degenhart that caught
that? Actually, take a stab at it. So was it Jimmy Alexander, Gary Holloway, Bob Walsh, or Douglas Kuhlman?
Go with Bob Walsh.
It was not Bob Walsh. So that's going to narrow it down. All right, take a stab. What's your name?
My name is Luca Chingetti.
Okay.
And I think it was Douglas
Kuhlman?
Yes.
Douglas Kuhlman, survey says you got the buzzer. Hey, we're down to a 50-50 shot. Who wants a shot? Who wants a shot? Come on. Right over here. All right.
I think it's a Jimmy Alexander.
Jimmy Alexander? No. Somebody raise your hand real quick.
Wait, what is it?
She's got to look at that.
Gary Holloway.
Gary Holloway's the answer. Gary, if you're out there, way to go. What's your name?
Ellie.
All right, I'm going to give you the certificate, and you're going to ride some mopeds. I love it. All right. Let me get her the prize real quick here. You got that? And Battling Billy Magnet. Frank Gines from compliments of Frank Gines. All right? Good job. So real quick, I'm going to tell you a little bit about, let me turn this off. Yeah. Tell you a little bit about Fred Moped real quick, and then we'll put the spotlight, that big old spotlight right there, Players of the Week and Coach Spotlight too. A great way to get around town. You can rent a scooter. Call 210-289-7273. It's fun for the family, a fun family adventure. FredMoped.com. Courtesy delivery. They got the Honda Ruckus. They got Honda Metropolitans. They got a whole fleet of these scooters. And it's just downright awesome. So check them out. FredMoped.com or 210-289-7273. Britt, thank you for that awesome prize. And if there's any sponsors out there, if you want to donate a prize for our Billy Trivia, that would be awesome. We'll take it. All right, Coach, who you got Players of the Week?
Players of the Week. So, freshman this week, we had Yair Hernandez, had a great game on both offense and defense. JV Player of the Week was Colton Wolf. Again, he plays both sides of the ball. Colton was a quarterback and played safety. Had an excellent game, was a great leader for us. And then Varsity Offensive Player of the Week, Jesse Leha at tailback, running back, and Jose Sanchez. We felt like between those two, Jose really did a great job and got a lot more physical on the line. And Jesse did what Jesse does. He was finding creases and he was fighting for yards. And the other thing that I like that kind of sets it all apart to me is he was blocking, man. I love to see a running back when they block, when they want to be physical, when it's somebody else's turn to carry the ball. So I thought he really earned that. Defensively, I'll show these highlights a little bit later. Brett Bowers, number 2. Brett had a pick early on in the game, an interception, which anytime you get an interception, that's good stuff right off the bat. And he also had a sack later on in the game, so and he had several tackles. So first varsity game for him, did a great job and stepped up. Special Teams Player of the Week, was Weston Herber. Weston made a heads-up play. They shanked the punt out to the side. It would have very easily rolled off the field and gotten the ball there, but he caught it on the bounce, hit it, and got us a score out of it. So that was a heads-up play by him. So absolutely well-deserved by all those young men.
Great coaching staff this year as well.
Oh, yeah. I think that it's hard to pin it down on one of the coaches. I think that they all did a great job, as always. And just keep trying to find ways to get better. I think
eventually we'd like to get them on the show here. We'll slide them in a chair and talk to them.
They can sit right here.
No, you're doing a great job here. Speaking of great jobs, you want to look at a little bit of defense? You wanted to look at a few defensive plays.
I want to show love to the defense, too.
You bet. Show some love.
All right, let's go back here, starting early in the game. Early in the game. Okay, defensively, real early in the game. Okay, we got a great little good coverage right here by Jackson Cheneth on this play. He kind of flips his hips. He thinks he's going to get an outside right, so he does a little man turn. Then he has to do a speed turn right here, get his head around, come in, do a good recovery. He got a little bit of gap right there, but he does a great job recovering on the receiver. And you see that big hack over the hand with that right arm coming? It's a great job.
Knocks that ball out, hammers it out of there.
That's a pass breakup. That's a really good job by him.
Excellent.
Nice job. And we're getting some, what I'm excited about too is these big guys up front. When we get them, right now they're still kind of feeling it out, but we got some size up there.
Gets his hand up.
That hand up.
Yeah.
So we want him to work on, working on half a man right there. You got 2 guys having to hold Yuri Estrada, and he's still getting good push. So that's a good job by those guys as well. Let's bump down a little bit to play number, play 9. So you're going to see the safety come from the other side of the field. Okay, he's kind of, the number 2 receiver's coming across. He's kind of gotten just a little bit, out of phase. Young DB, got his eyes, kind of looking at the quarterback a little bit too much, but he does a good recovery right here. Slips under, battles for the ball, goes down, and comes up with an interception for us.
Beautiful.
And I like the other things I'm seeing here. We got good coverage right here by the safety. That's Weston Herber. Kind of got good coverage by him. Jackson's got great coverage over here. Look at the corner coverage over on this guy. So, coverage all across the field. Guys are doing a real good job seeing things. And this is what we call taking the air out of the route. That corner, Neary kind of gets right on the top side shoulder, does an excellent job taking the air out of that route.
Good to see him fired up out there.
Yeah.
Always. Having some fun. You want just have fun. Have fun out there in high school.
It's
sports,
more
man.
fun to do good things, I'm going to tell you. When good things are happening, everybody's having fun. Okay, so this right here, this isn't like a super highlight. This kind of makes you proud, though, of your kids. So we're working something out here. We do some different things with our coverages and whatever, but earlier we had made a mistake. So what I like about this is this route isn't opened up because that safety, he works that underneath cover. And we're working 2-on-1 on this guy, and he's got the underneath, which gives us a little protection over the top. And that quarterback's looking to throw that single receiver. Okay, that's all he wants. He never even looks to the trip side. Okay, he's looking to throw it, and we've got it covered up. We've got one high, one low, good coverage on it, and that allows these big guys up front to get some push. We're looking for, if we can just hang him up for a second, then we got a chance. So we don't have to blitz, and guys up front do a great job, getting some good pressure.
Flush him out.
He flushes up the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, nice job by those guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have just bumped. All right, play 93. Going to get I believe this is a pass breakup by Cristobal Neary. Comes right through. You can't really see it real clear, but he's got his hand right across that guy and just reaches out, knocks his arm down. Kind of great coverage, pressing on that guy. We use the term, we want to look and lean on him. And so if I can lean into you, I've got my body on you, then that's what I want to do is impede your route as much as I possibly can. Leaning into you, get my eyes. I'm an in-phase DB at that point. This is just a great job by our front guys, and linebackers. They're running a little inside zone. Okay, we get some good push. Number 42 over here gets a base out. He escapes, comes back in. You see Sammy DeLuna and I believe that's a Don Rivas. Those two are in there. Splitting a double team, coming up, making a great play by Sammy right there. Just real tough D-line play. I like those guys. Each of them squats about 500 pounds, and they're not the biggest guys, but they are some fire plug fighters.
You bet.
Then I don't want to, let's see, what else did I have? Okay, look at those little special teams. Back up just a little bit. I'm going to show this one just because we're here.
And we can.
Yeah, dang right we can. Yeah, this is Herbert. So we didn't know. We didn't have a lot of film on them. We didn't know exactly what to expect from their punt game. Herbert's out there. He's on this outside receiver, kind of shielding him from our returner. I'm sorry, he's the checkoff man for any fakes. Ball bounces. He just gets a chance to jaw up in the air. Get up in there. There's a touchdown.
Woo! Touchdown, Billies!
All the time, baby.
Woo! Yeah. Good stuff.
Good job by him. And I'm going to show two more, and then let's see. This is Giovanni's. Kickers are worth $1 million. They are worth their weight in gold. He did a great job on kickoff. We had several touchbacks. Did a great job punting, no returns on our punts. I like this. We have good protection. Okay, good snap, good hold. Degenhart gets the ball down the tee. Just, little nice 35-yard field goal. Real good. And we have play 99. One more play.
What you got here for us, Coach?
It's just punt. This is something that we've worked on. We've never done this before. Kind of a shield punt look that we've kind of been working on. Changing things up. We can do some different things with it and the personnel that's on the field. That's a great snap. I mean, that's a college-level snap.
Yeah, it is.
By Gary Seidenberger getting the ball back. It's good to have him back. Get good protection by the shield right there. They're bringing, this is what we weren't sure, they're bringing 4 guys. As we got 3 to protect. It's all about timing. Giovanni stays behind his protection, gets the ball off. Okay, we're going to flip the field, and this is what you want. We got all white shirts down there. They get off. You know, they're releasing, and we got white shirts, no return, and that's called flipping the field.
Let's it roll. Flipping the field.
That's great field position. If you're going to have to go play defense, that's where you want to be on their end of the field. So
there was a lot of positive in this game.
There was. There's a lot of growing up that still has to happen. But, you know, like I said, you go in to watch film, and you're frustrated, so you're seeing all the negatives, and then you walk out and you go, but wait a minute, there's a lot of good things too. So I was real proud of our guys. How they bounced back and played throughout the entire game. And, you know, that goal line stand, that just shows that they stayed in it the whole time. They never put their tails between their legs and kept playing. So that's what we got to ask of them. We got to grow up this week a little bit more.
All right, you bet. Hey, that game is in the books.
That's right, that one's over.
Got Canyon Lake. It's going to be a Billies.Live production. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the little bell to get notified when Billies.Live goes live for our game broadcast and other broadcasts we do. And also it'll be simulcast on TexasRadio.net. Of course, King and Cayman, fantastic play-by-play, the best in the Lone Star State. I love it. We're going to come back, talk about the Canyon Lake Billies matchup right after these.
American Muffler and Brake is trusted by folks throughout Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country for general vehicle repair, muffler and brake repair, shocks and struts, alignments, air conditioning, tune-ups, starters, alternators, all general repair on vehicles. Heath Bratcher and his staff are dedicated, honest, and dependable. American Muffler and Brake, 1230 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Call 830-990-8757.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologists Drs. Ann Plinicky, Charles Cohn, and Amy Cadis provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 830-997-6535. Online at fbgi.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota LO1 Series tractor features #1 rated reliability. Powerful Kubota diesel engine, ease of operation, and your choice of a dependable Kubota gear or HST transmission. The durable Kubota LO1 Series tractor. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo.
From the Gulf of Mexico to the Hill Country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
Black Chalk Home and Laundry is one of the most unique home decor and gift boutiques in the Texas Hill Country. Come get lost in the found and unbound items that surprise and delight you around every turn. Steeped in history, our building will take you back to a bygone era that delights the senses. Black Chalk Home and Laundry, a happy place filled with the found and unbound. Come, discover yourself, and love your home.
Hey, Billy fans, check out this lineup. Pizza, appetizers, pasta, salad, sandwiches, and full pie.
I'm kind of like the Cookie Monster, but I'm also a pizza-eating monster. Give me that pizza from West End Pizza. Best pizza in town, good stuff, I love it. Right here at 2070 San Antonio Street in Fredericksburg. If you're watching on Billy's Live in the chat section, you can ask Coach Wilder at West End, ask Coach a question, and we may put it on the show here in a little bit. Mr. Harris had a really good question last week, but yeah, if you want to ask Coach a question, by all means, fire away. in the chat, and we may use your question towards the end of the show. Getting ready for Canyon Lake. I'm used to doing coaches shows on Friday, but I know you got a big week planned, I'm sure, to prepare. Have y'all had a chance to watch any film yet? I know coaches have, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We started watching film. Well, we started watching film last Tuesday on them and breaking it down and trying to get ahead of the game. And then we got their film from the Wimberley game. Wimberley beat them. I think it was 21-14 was the final score on that one. Close game. Wimberley, both of them great football teams. We played Canyon Lake. They've been in our district for many years. I can't remember ever not playing Canyon Lake. Those guys do a great job over there. Their kids are well coached. So we know what we're going into. They run a slot T offense, and they run it very, very well. They do a lot of different variations. They like to spread the ball out also. So they're one of the slot T. I always call it the slot T mafia, man, because like those guys, those slot T guys, they're thick, and but they kind of break out of the mold a little bit, and they're going to get into some gun. That's what they've been showing. They're going to get into some gun, throw the ball around a little bit, and keep a lot of their same schemes, but do them from a shotgun format, more of a spread too, kind of like using some of their personnel in different ways. That's what offensively, they're going to run the outside, the buck sweep, the famous pull two guards, kick and seal, and come at you with everybody. Student body left, student body right. They do that really, really well. They've got some big men. They're almost 100% seniors on this year's football team.
Veteran team.
Oh yeah, they are a veteran team. We see a lot of the same kids that we've seen, obviously, for some of them the last couple of years even. Defensively, they base out of a 4-2-5, very similar to us. Few subtle differences from what we do, but they're very sound, physical football team across the board.
All right. How about running backs and quarterback?
For them?
Yeah. They've
got a couple. Their quarterback is he's an agile kid. He's extremely fast. He ripped off about a 55-yard draw last week in a 3rd and 20 situation, and he found a little crease. And when he hit the secondary, you would think that somebody had an angle on him, but nobody caught him. So the kid's got some wheels on him.
Got some wheels, yeah.
He's very good at dealing the ball, moving it around, because it's a lot of. I mean, you're moving the ball like 16 different places. He does a great job carrying out his fakes and throwing the ball. So he's very, very good. 2 running backs. They kind of have it's a 3. You have what's called a swing man. We call him the nasty slot. But the swing man, he's a guy that they're going to put in motion a lot. They're going to run. He's going to be a guy that's going to catch balls. He's a fast guy, very effective receiver, good runner. And then their fullback who sits behind the quarterback, he's a downhill guy. He hits it up in the creases. They're going to run the belly to that guy. He's going to hit it. And they've got a big old halfback number.
So they got a dual threat.
They got a tri-threat.
Oh, tri-threat.
Yeah, they do. They really do. And number 5 is, I don't know how much he weighs, but he looks like he weighs about 230 pounds. He's very agile. He starts on defense also. He's a physical, punishing runner and blocker.
And I guess you mentioned veterans, a lot of seniors. I imagine that
a
lot of them are on that offensive line, right?
They're on that offensive line.
Yeah.
They're kids. It's a system that they've been running probably all the way from junior high on. And
it's kind of like the Billies with St. Mary's, the Rams.
Yep. They run their system, and those kids are very familiar with it, and they have, they know what they're doing. So
how's their linebackers? They're pretty strong.
Good.
Yes,
they're across the board there's not anything that's glaring. They're good-sized kids. They got some really good-sized kids, and linebackers are fast and agile. Secondary, they play over the top. They come up. They're good tacklers in space, good speed at the corners. So it's, we got our work cut out for us. It's all about for us. It's going to be execution.
Should be a good one.
Yeah,
should be absolutely. A fun one. Billies.Live will have this one, but let's get butts in the chairs though. Get out there and support the team live if you can. If not, Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net will have you covered with Coach King and Coach Kamen and their awesome play-by-play. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have more on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. Wilder at West End, y'all! Yeah! Woo! We'll be right back.
American Muffler and Brake is trusted by folks throughout Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country for general vehicle repair, muffler and brake repair, shocks and struts, alignments, air conditioning, tune-ups, starters, alternators, all general repair on vehicles. Heath Bratcher and his staff are dedicated, honest, and dependable. American Muffler and Brake, 1230 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Call 830-990-8757.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region, that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologists Drs. Ann Plinicky, Charles Cohn, and Amy Cadis provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 830-997-6535. Online at fbgi.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota LO1 Series tractor features #1 rated reliability. Powerful Kubota diesel engine, ease of operation, and your choice of a dependable Kubota gear or HST transmission. The durable Kubota LO1 Series tractor. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo.
From the Gulf of Mexico to the Hill Country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
Black Chalk Home and Laundry is one of the most unique home decor and gift boutiques in the Texas Hill Country. Come get lost in the found and unbound items that surprise and delight you around every turn. Steeped in history, our building will take you back to a bygone era that delights the senses. Black Chalk Home and Laundry, a happy place filled with the found and unbound. Come, discover yourself, and love your home.
Hey, Billy fans, check out this lineup. Pizza, appetizers, pasta, salad, sandwiches, and full wine.
We're back. Wilder at West End this Friday. Gold out the football stadium. Yes, I said gold. Gold out the football stadium to help childhood cancer. Visit FISD.org today for more information on how to purchase your gold T-shirt, because kids can't fight cancer alone. Shirts are only $10. Over 60% goes to childhood cancer research. Visit FISD.org for more info on how to get yours today. We'll see you in gold this Friday night, the first home football game against Canyon Lake, Battling Billy Stadium.
Yes, sir.
I believe we have a question from the chat. From the chat room here. What do we got? Let's take a look here. I'm looking on the big TV because I'm blind. What should be the easiest adjustment to make this week, and what might prove to be the most difficult? That's a good question.
The easiest adjustment. Well, I would have to think about that.
Right.
Huh. I don't even know. The easiest adjustment to me would just be to not have to adjust. How about that? No, we go into the game, we're looking at all the different schemes, and that would truly be the easiest adjustment, is that if we go in and what we're doing is sound and it's working and we're being effective with it, then, hey, we're not gonna tinker with things too much. That's really what you want to do. Playing a team that, they have a tendency to call their huddle, they run up to the line real fast, and so we want to be extremely sound in what we've prepared with this week. So that's
so they run the hurry up. quite a bit.
Well, they don't. They take time between plays. It's when, after the play is coming in, they rush up to the line, and then here they go. They're coming at you fast. So there's not a lot of adjusting that you can do. So the easiest adjustment is to be sound from the get-go with your alignment and your calls. Excuse me. The most difficult adjustment is if they take you out of your plan, offensively or defensively. Or, for us, the most difficult adjustments always happen with personnel. You know, if something happens, let's say a kid gets injured, that's the most difficult adjustment that we have as a coaching staff and as a team, because typically our kids are doing multiple things. You know, they're on this special team. They may play a little bit of both sides of the ball. And so the trickle-down effect that happens, that's the most difficult adjustment, is anything that tampers with your personnel. Because everything else, you know, from a football standpoint, okay, they're doing this, then we're going to do this. Okay, they're doing this, then we can answer with this. But when you have a personnel situation where a kid's unable to play or finish out the rest of the game, that creates some situation. That's very difficult, period.
And hopefully the replacement's ready to go.
That's right. That's right.
And we mentioned that last week, just a heartbeat away.
It's always that way, you know. It's
got to be ready. Got to be ready.
Kids got to be ready to step up at a moment's notice, whether somebody's injured or not. Sometimes it's just, I mean, last week we experienced some situations where kids are just so fatigued, you know, we got to get somebody in for them.
Got a lot of those young men starting both ways.
It is, and you know, and it's hot, it's humid, it's early in the season. Everybody's getting their wheels up under them, so it takes a little time to get yourself played into shape. Game shape, practice shape, two different things completely. You know, I attempted to box a little bit in college, and I thought I was in shape. I mean, I'd go hit that bag and work out and go multiple rounds, just going hard, jumping rope. The first time I ever sparred, I realized I am because my adrenaline, I was about to pass out within the first minute. I thought I was going to die. And it's kind of like football. I mean, you can go through practice, and it's in a controlled situation, and there's not really any consequences. As soon as you get on that field in the game, and there's consequences, and your heart's racing, and your adrenaline's pumping, the fatigue factor just kicks in to such a higher degree. So you got to learn to control that. Like we said, slow it down, slow it down.
All right. Coach Bill Wilder, everybody, come on, let's hear it for Coach. Coach, we really, I just want to say this from the bottom of my heart. I know your schedule's hectic. We really appreciate you taking an hour on Monday nights to do this.
Man, I appreciate
I mean, you're
having
driving a bus, and then you're literally running in here sometimes.
Yeah, drove the bus.
That's the way high school is now. I mean, they're a little bit shorthanded in some areas. Bus drivers. Do we need some bus drivers?
Oh,
do we need... Come on,
can
you drive a bus?
We need bus drivers and substitutes. If you can do one of those two things, you'll have many, many, many friends in Fredericksburg.
Help you guys out, right? Take
tremendous.
some off y'all's plate. Yeah. So come on now. Tell them you heard about it on Billies.Live. Go help them. Help these guys out, man. Any final thoughts?
No, just, you know, looking forward to this week. Coach Huff always uses the term, you flush it. You know, when things don't go well, you flush it. It's gone. You know, and you don't hang on to it. You flush that one away, and you move on to the next one. If things go really, really, really well and it's perfect, guess what? As soon as that game's over, you enjoy it, and then you got to flush that because it's the next game's. And we tell the kids the same exact thing. The next play is the most important play of the entire game. This is the play that makes the difference because any play can have that type of effect. So, you know, we flush that. It's behind us. It's done. This will be the last time I talk about it forever. And
but you do learn a lot from a loss.
You do.
Losses do. They suck.
If you don't learn, then it was for nothing. So you better learn, and you better grow up from it.
Amen.
So,
amen to that.
I feel like our guys are doing that.
I'm looking forward to the game Friday.
Yes, sir.
I think we're going to see a different team out there. I just got that feeling. It's a gut feeling. So trust it. Trust this gut.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yes,
trust it.
That's right.
No, good luck.
Thanks,
Coach,
sir.
thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for everything. We appreciate it. We've got quite a few events coming up. Of course, Friday Night Lights on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. You can see them up there on the screen there. Monday, 6:30, right here. We'll be back. Wilder at West End, normal time. Was there an open house? What was going on?
Open house tonight, at the high school.
Had a little open house at the high school. And then, some volleyball on Tuesday. Man, Coach Raymer's got the volleyball team hitting on all cylinders. Wowza. They are they're doing great. I'm
not surprised.
Those young ladies have been playing together a long time now.
They have been.
You bet. So volleyball at Marble Falls on Tuesday at 6 p.m. God bless you, folks. That's going to do it for our show tonight. Wilder at West End. West End Pizza. Thanks to Janet and the gang here for all their hospitality. We appreciate it. 207 East San Antonio Street, Fredericksburg. Pizza, pasta, salads, sandwiches, good stuff. 207 East San Antonio Street. God bless, and Billy Pratty Morales.